Hey guys, and welcome to football season. So, today we're gonna do Green Bay Packers. Where are my Packer fans at? I know y'all are out there, cheeseheads. I know y'all are out there. Anyway, I wanted to show you two different ways to do try to get like a Green Bay Packers makeup look. One way is using our pigments. And another way, since our pigments are no longer available, I'm going to show you what you can use with the stuff that we got. So, first things first is we are going to prime our face with our glorious face and eye primer. We want this so our makeup does not set in. We put that barrier between our makeup and our skin. And this is also like not gonna let our makeup fall off in this heat, this summer time. There needs to be fall time heat. Yes. So put this all over your face. All over. Love this velvety smooth. Velvety stuff going on. Hello everyone, hello. Green Bay Packer fans, I know y'all are out there. Raise your hands if you're a Green Bay Packer fan. I know they're not playing today because I looked because we don't have cable. But I know a lot of my friends are Green Bay Packer fans, so why not? Let's get this started. Alright. Face primer on. Okay, now we're going to do some eye primer. We want to put this so our colors pop out and look the way that we wanted it to. Just a little bit, both eyes, eye primer to help with our colors. Be the true colors. Hi Angeline, how you doing? Alright, let's see if we can create this Green Bay Packers look. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my palette 1. These are our browns, and I'm just going to take one color. I'm going to use Chipper. And that's going to be kind of like my transitional color. Hey, Candace. Excuse me. So I'm just taking my crease brush and going into Chipper. Alright, and this is just kind of going where my crease is at. Right on there. So this is my transitional color. We'll get to the Green Bay colors here in a minute. Just blend that in. I'll go with the blending brush here in a bit, or deluxe brush. Let's do this other eye. Oh, I'm very shaky today. Come on, man. Woo. This heat is getting to me. Hey, Stephanie. Alright, let's just blend that. I'm going to get the deluxe brush and we'll blend that more. Just to soften it up a bit. Yes, you do. You need... Yes, eye primer and face primer. So I use both. Hey, Raina. Okay, so here comes the Green Bay Packer colors. I used to be a fan once upon a time ago, but like I said, we don't have cable or satellite, so and I am more of a college fan, football fan. Go Longhorns! Okay, I'm gonna get my liner shader brush, and I'm actually going to wet this brush with my rose water. So I just spray it directly. So you can, with these pigments, you can use them, you can put them on dry or you can put them on wet. I like doing it wet because it brings out the color more. So I'm taking this color Gorgeous. This is like the gold yellow color for the Packers. And this is just going to go all over my eye lid here. See how much it's so bright. Now I'm going to do two different ways. This first one I'm going to do with these pigments, and then the second way I'm going to show you what you can do with, because our pigments are no longer available, but I mean, there's just so much you could do with these pigments. I can't help it. But I want to show you another way. So I'm going to do two different ways. I use the pigments, and then I use the other stuff that I have on hand that you can get. Alright, you see? Boom. Alright. Next, I'm going to get two different eyeliners. I'm going to use Proper, which is this dark chocolate brown, and Prime, which is a lighter brown. And I'm actually going to wait to put Proper on, but I'm going to put Prime kind of on the bottom here. Very close, line it very close to the lash line here. Because we're going to put more color on the bottom lashes here. Okay. I think the top should be dry right now. Hey, Aunt Sandra. So I'm going to line my top. Use my top eyeliner in Proper. Alright, let me make sure that I can... It's kind of hard to see in the phone. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Okay, now I'm going to take the liner side of that liner shader brush. I'm actually going to clean that off a bit. And I'm going to get the color Crushed, which is a green color. Beep. And I'm going to line the bottom lashes. I'm going to go right over Prime that I just put on the bottom, right here. So this is where the green's coming in. Just like that. Can you see that? It's green. It's very subtle. Probably could do a little bit more. Who is playing tonight? Does anyone know who's playing tonight? Or if it is anyone's playing tonight? Okay. Just gonna close this so it doesn't spill. Alright, next I'm gonna take Corrupted, which is a black. With that liner side again, I just cleaned it off with my little cleaning brush, dry brush cleaning thing, sponge. This I'm gonna go right just a little bit on top right here. Alright, and now I'm going to get my angled sponge brush, and I'm going to get the color Innocent, which is this eggshell, really bright, there we go, ivory color. It is a matte. This is going to be, I'm just going to put it right under my eyebrow. Right under. Boop. That's going to help with blending in more of those, softening up the edge of that brown. Dust it off. Alright, and last but not least, we need to add the mascara. So using Epic, this is going to help with curling your lashes and separation. I think it's going to go really crazily well with this gold. It's going to make that gold stand out. Oh, you know what? I did forget something. Forgot one more thing. One more color. Going back to Gorgeous and going my liner side, I'm actually going to put a little bit of that color right under the green that we put on the bottom lashes, just to have a little bit more of that glitter going on, because this Gorgeous is a shimmer color, so kind of do a little bit of a connecting, but even to brighten it up some. Okay, so I'm actually going to let that dry, and I'm going to move on to the other eye. So we just messed with some pigments, right? But you know what? You can't get these anymore. So we are going to use a cream shadow, an eyeliner, and another palette, probably one color. We're going to use all of this to try to create the same look. Okay? So again, I have chipper, so I'm going to use chipper again to get that transitional color. Oh wait, I already put it on there, right? So we already have chipper right here for that transitional color. So the color that I'm going to use for the gold, to get this gold color, is I'm going to use our Splurge Cream Shadow Extravagant, which is our gold. This is a gold cream shadow. It goes on as a cream. It lasts forever. Forever. All stinking day. Alright, and this is just gonna go, we're gonna pat it right on the lid. And what's great is that if this is not as too dull of a color and you want it to try to get it like this, you can just keep building on. You just keep adding that color. Woo. Until you get it the brightness, because this is a shimmer color, so you can go for a dull look, kind of like this. You can see it's a little bit duller. If you want more shimmer, add more cream shadow on there. And get it, just keep adding on until you get to the brightness or the shimmer that you want to achieve. So this, yes, this does go on as a cream. It dries to a powder. It's probably one of the simplest eye shadows you could use. But you can kind of see it is a little more duller as I am adding more, but you know, that's okay. It's still gold like our Packers. Alright, let's make sure we get that line. Okay, so we got our gold on this eye now using our cream shadow. Now to get, we can still use the same eyeliners that I used, the proper and the prim. Those aren't going to change. So again, line the top with proper, which is the dark brown. And then the bottom with prim. Again, right as close to the bottom lashes as you can. And I line the whole line, the whole bottom. Alright, to get the green, I don't have a powder. None of my palettes, sadly, have a green. So I'm actually going to use another liner in the color Prosperous. It's a shimmer liner, really. It's pretty. And that's going to be my green that I have like on my other eye that I use with Crush, that Pigment Crush. So again, just line the bottom. And see, we got it. We're matching. We're matchy today. Alright, we're gonna use palette 3, which is this purple pink palette, and all we're gonna use is just this black color. And again, use the liner shader brush. This is the color I rate. And that's just gonna go right over proper. And then, with, I think there should be a little bit more. With a little bit of cream shadow that's left on my brush, I'm going to line the bottom right underneath that eyeliner, that green eyeliner. And just like that, we just recreated this look from our pigments using cream shadow and eyeliners and palettes, stuff that we have on hand. So that's pretty cool. And I'm gonna try to do that with all these colors, these tutorials that I'm gonna come up with. I can't 100% say that I will, but I'm gonna do my best. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the eyelashes. Finish up our eyelashes here with Epic Mascara and the 3D fibers. Now, if we wanted to be crazy, if you're a crazy Packers fan, you could absolutely color your eyebrows with the eyeliner or these pigments or whatever. But, yeah, I'm not going to do that one today. I'm not going to be that crazy today. I'll leave that for another day. Actually, my eyebrows are starting to grow in. Looking a little better there. Thank you, Esteem Lash Serum. Alright, 3D fibers. Gel on top of Epic. Then our fibers. I like to roll my fibers and just focus on the tips, because you do need to put these mid-lashing up so that they don't fall and get into your eyes. Wouldn't that be fun? Trust me. Alright, go to the other eye, let that dry for a little bit, for about a minute, while you do this other eye. Put fibers on these eyes. Again, focusing on the tips. Alright, now go back to this side and finish it up. You always want to seal those fibers with the gel. Trust me. Again, this time when you're sealing your fibers on, don't do that. Make sure you go mid-lash and up with this. That way you're not dragging those fibers down. And don't forget your bottom lashes too. Because Epic is not water resistant. I have not had any trouble with it though, so that's pretty good. Whenever I do wear it by itself. So you can. Alright, wear Epic just by itself. But I love the, I don't know what it is, I just love how the 3D fibers, the effect that it does with the lashes. Pretty cool stuff. Alright. Eyes are done. Woohoo! Now, I totally went out of step because I forgot to do my eyebrows. That's okay, we'll do that right now. So, there are a multitude of ways to do your eyebrows, to fill in your eyebrows. You could use the eyeliner prim that I just used to line my bottom lashes. There's a brow pencil, powders, whatever. But I love this. This is my palette, the brow palette. I don't know what it is. It's just I love it. And this is my favorite brush. This brow artist brush makes things so much easier. And I just love how they're all numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't miss it. So I'm using number 1, which is a lighter brown color, and this is what I use to just kind of fill in all the sparse places. And kind of help to, if I need to extend it, because our eyebrows, we want it to be right at the end, right there. So, with the little help of my friend, the lash serum, they're actually trying to grow. My brows are growing there, so that's pretty cool. So I just use this, and then just lightly, right here at the beginning, just feather it in. Because it is, as you can see, it is just a little bit. It's not all the way dark, it's just a little bit. It kind of faded. So I kind of want to keep that. I want the natural brows and none of them wiggly brows. If I see wiggly brows, I'm coming with my makeup remover wipe. And we're going to have a coming to Jesus moment. Alright, now I'm going to take that same, and I'm using the slanted side of this brush, and I'm going into number 2, which is a darker brown color. And I just kind of start kind of where my arch is, and just lightly kind of fill that in there. Just go a little bit darker. And just gradually move over. And fill it in. Just gradually. Gonna leave this part alone. Hey, buddy.
You're doing password.
Just 1 second. Which one was it? Was it this one? There you go. Alright.
What? Oh, look at this. You have to do this.
Alright, going back to that first brow, and I'm gonna first color. You do that, and I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. Just fill it in. This one needs a little bit more work when it comes to filling in.
There you go.
But
Now do
it's growing.
it again. Do it again.
Do it again? Okay, 1 second, buddy.
Yeah.
But it's getting there. It's growing. Grow, eyebrow, grow. So yeah, I've been using the lash serum to help with experimenting with growing my eyelashes. But I'm also been doing it in my eyebrows. And they have been growing too, which is cool. So it's not just used for your eyelashes, it's used to grow your eyebrows out too.
Hey, Mom, what do you have?
What do I have? I don't know what do I have?
Your eye.
Oh, did you see the gold and the green?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's football season.
You do pink.
I'll do pink here in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Mom.
Alright, let's do that password again. Oh no, there's no password. I don't know what this is. Okay. Go play the game that's on there. Okay. So as he suggested, now we're moving on to number 3, which is this pink. It's a highlighting color. It is a cream highlighting color. Now you don't have to use this pink, but I like using it because it has dual purposes. Not only does it highlight the brow, it can also carve out your brow. If you have your little eyebrows, hairs are starting to grow, but they're not ready to be plucked yet, this will help cover those up until they're ready to be plucked. So that's why I use this.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I just kind of trace along my eyebrow, just trying to clean up any of the powder that I have there, and just to help carve it out. Now you can also go above to highlight your brow above with the pink. Yeah. He says thanks. He's a cute photo bomber. But yeah, you can also use it to carve out the tops, but my tops are pretty, they're decent. This one probably needs a little more help than my other one. But yeah, it would take me forever to try to get them to be exactly alike. So as the saying goes, our eyebrows are not twins, they're sisters.
See? Mom, you have to do the password.
I'll do it later, okay, buddy? So this one seems to be a little bit more drunk than this one.
Mom, you have to do the password.
There's no password for that. There's no password for that. So like I was saying, you can use this to go on top to try to carve out your eyebrow on top.
I made this password.
It also helps to highlight. There's no password, buddy. I don't know what that is. And then just kind of blend it outward. Now number 4 is also a cream. It's more of a shimmer. So that pink was a matte, and this one is a shimmer. And this one I just kind of focus slowly, like right there. That would be like, I just put this right here, and I just pat it on. I don't do the whole eyebrow. I just kind of focus right here. But I don't know the password for that. Okay? So again on this side too. Just patting it on there. It just brings a little bit more shine there.
Mom, you don't already hear.
Just blend it down. Just a little bit more.
They did.
And now I'm going to take that angle side. I did clean it off with this cool little foam.
I made it.
Just swirl it around. And that's what gets the dry powders out. So number 5 is a wax, and that's going to help hold everything together. Hold the powders in. Hold the hold the hairs where they need to be. So as you're going about your day, they're not shifting around and moving around. They stay just right there. Hi, Miss Dana.
Made this. Mom made this.
You made that?
It's my character.
Cool. Alright. Here's my Greenbay Packers eyes, you guys. I don't know, which side do you like better? This side or this side? Time will only tell. Okay, now we're moving on to the face. So I'm using my love this stuff. Hi, Miss Stacy. Our liquid foundation. And the color, I wear the color organza because I have pink undertones in my skin. So it's the second to lightest color. Scarlet is the first. So I use organza, and I just use 3 drops on my liquid foundation brush. I love, love, love this brush. And I'm just gonna dot that everywhere. How's it going, Stacy? I'm a little bit focused more up here, even though that rose water helped even out my skin tone. I am now tan there. Hi, Miss Lisa. So we're just swirling this stuff in. Swirl it, buff this stuff in because there are optical diffusers in here. That helps give us that flawless look. That's why it's called Photoshop in a bottle. Great stuff. Yes. He's playing on his DS. Think you caught are you catching people, Alex? What are you doing on your DS? I'm just swirling, just making sure I get in my hairline so I don't look like an Oompa Loompa. What are you doing, Alex?
I found a way.
What'd you find?
I don't know where it is.
You don't know where it is. Make sure you get underneath your chin too. I'm going to take our Skin Perfecting Concealer in the color Scarlet. This is the lightest color. And I use the lightest color because not only do I use it for hide my bags or my dark circles, I also use it to kind of brighten up highlight my face. Just another easy little trick there. So taking my concealer brush, I put some on my hand here. And just making a V, pretty much a check mark. I also do this because on top of everything else I just said, I use this. I also use it to clean up the sides of my makeup right here to get a more precise angle so I'm not putting tape on my face. Because who wants to put tape on their face just to get that cat look? Yep, that's my rose water. So I'm just going down the bridge of my nose with the concealer and then on my top of my cupid's bow. And then right on my chinny chin. I'll put some a little bit on my forehead too. Just kind of making a V. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this right underneath my eye there. And very carefully just swipe it up at an angle. You can see it kind of just clears that off. It hides it and it makes the line a very straight line.
Mom, you have to push it.
You do have to push it. It has a dropper.
Dropper.
A dropper.
I think you do it.
I already did it.
I did it.
Again, with this side, the same thing. Just bring it up right close to, and try not to erase the makeup there. And then very carefully draw an angled line to kind of clean up the sides there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it's great. And you can go from a light coverage to a full coverage with this stuff. Depends on how many drops you use. So I typically use a 3. I think that's the coverage that I like. I do like to show a little bit of my freckles going on, but you can absolutely cover a lot more than that. And so now, since I spread all that concealer out, you can kind of see this line right here. So we kind of want to blend all of that together. So I'm going back with my my liquid foundation brush, just kind of on the edges, just doing circles again. And again on the nose. So every place that I had put concealer is where, oh, I hope he didn't get any on his hand. He just laid on my hand that had the concealer on it. Any place where I put concealers, I just want to blend all of that to make it look like one color. Yep, that's my pigment. Huh?
Up and down.
What's up and down? Okay, now we're going to put a little definition in the face with our bronzer. And I love, 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 love this brush because it has an angle to it. I just tap it in my bronzer and tap it off on the side, on the lid here, and just kind of angle. You see how this point, I just kind of turn it down Just go right here, where underneath my cheekbones. And then that's just a simple way to contour. And I love using bronzer to contour. And also, I mean, you can wear bronzer every day, any season, any weather. Bronzer. But now, since we're getting into the fall months, we're gonna start adding some blush. What you got there, buddy?
I had to open that.
Yep, you got my lip. My kids love playing with my brushes. They are fascinated with them. Alright, now I'm going to take my blush, and it is the color Sweet. And to me, that is a very fall color, or one of them, but it's also very close. If anyone is familiar with Mary Kay, it's very, very, very close to the color Nutmeg, which is what I used to wear. I used to wear Mary Kay before I found it unique, and I found that Sweet is the closest to Nutmeg. So I'm going to take my brush, just on the apples, I'm just going to dot it upwards. Dot it, pat it.
I did that and it's awesome.
It's awesome?
Yeah.
Again, this stuff is very pigmented as well, so a little goes a long way. That's why you'll see me like just barely tap it off and blow. A little goes a long way. And just, if you feel like you might have too much, just keep blending. It will blend out.
I love the peekaboo. Peekaboo.
And just blend away from your face, not towards your face.
Me too. Peekaboo with
You're gonna do peekaboo with my brush?
peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Mom, can I get my DS?
You want your DS?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. Since I have so much shimmer and just this bright gold going on, my lip color is going to be kind of plain, neutral. So I'm going to use Pouty Lip Liner and Luxe Lip Gloss. These two are great neutral colors. I don't need that one today. Thank you, buddy. You want to do Peekaboo? Okay. And I love the lip liners because they go on so smooth. Without any hassle of like the tips breaking off, because I've had that problem. It just seems like the other lip liners I've tried, like Maybelline's, it's just like they're too hard, and this stuff just goes on so smooth. Without any breakage. No breakage. I don't want breakage. And I am coloring my whole entire lip. Oh, that's my eye body. I do have to say, if you do use a lip liner to color your entire lip, be sure to exfoliate it. I use our lip exfoliator. It's a sugar and shea butter exfoliator, and it's a gigantic pencil. So I just rubbed it on there and just swirl it for about a minute. No. That will go everywhere. And now for our Luxe lip gloss. Pouty is got this mauve color, so it's got a little hints of a rose, of a mauve color. And then Luxe is a great neutral color as well. And I just look at this is flat and so simple.
I need that.
And they also come with a little mirror, so they're really great to go just stuff in your purse. That's the lip Yep, just stuff it in your purse. If when you feel like you need to put some more lip gloss on, take it off and just there you go. Put it right on your lips.
I need it.
No, I don't. Not today. That's for when I do my liquid lipstick. Thank you. And there we have it. This is my Greenbay Packer look. Showed you 2 different ways to do it. First was using these little pigments powders that we no longer have. And the second one is using stuff that we do have. Like our Splurge Cream Shadow and palettes and eyeliners. Alright you guys, happy Monday. Happy Football Monday. And go whoever's playing today because I have no TV to watch. Alright, we'll see y'all later. Bye. Thank you, Stacy. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.